I could just start again. So we're live. Thanks for joining. Um, and I was going to talk about these paintings. Anytime you want to ask a question, ask a question. I'll try to answer it if I can figure that out. Um, so this painting here is it's a it's the pattern of sort of wheel ruts in snow and ice around. It's right around the corner. Just some farm field that has ruts from the season and from um, tractors and stuff. So that makes a pattern. It's kind of a cool pattern. And I almost try to get to a point where you can't tell what it is and just bring it back a little bit. Like, at what point can you not know what the hell the thing is? It gets abstracted if you get really close. And I think that's pretty cool, especially when you just could have, so bring it back from that brink so you can kind of tell what it is, and yet it's at that edge. And the thing with this is that it was kind of the reflection off the ice. I guess that's ice or snow or whatever. It's the only lightness in the painting, and it's a kind of a way of bringing the sky into the dirt, into the ground. I always kind of like that, and it was kind of fun to learn that you don't have to have the sky in the painting to have the sky in the painting. The sky can be reflected, and that's kind of a good thing. And it can reflect off of natural things. It can reflect off of unnatural things or whatever. That's part of the sky that's reflected is just as interesting as the sky, just straight up. So I think. Anyways, the Oswegatchie, this screen porch, which actually a lot of people sort of could relate to. It's kind of a cool spot. And I was talking about the color in this thing and about how I use really dark colors, and I make a mud, which is like almost every color on the palette, most oftentimes, and in different various like influences. So there'll be maybe very slight changes in value, but a lot of changes in intensity in some areas, but usually just temperature. So it's like warm or cool or somewhere in between, and or grayed up. Something so it could be like less intense pigment, and or more. So you can vary all those things and kind of let it still all be the dark, almost like you can't tell except for if you're really looking at it slow. But it all moves together as a dark. And that's also about the framing, like painting in a painting in a painting, that kind of thing. I always like that. I always like framing things up. Not do exclusively, but I enjoy that as a theme. I do a lot of themes of framing up stuff. I'm looking at one right there. And it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. And then last one for this little group is the Hannaford parking lot. And this was a painting done from, I did this from a plein air painting that was a lot sketchier. In fact, I'm looking right at it. It's over on the other stack. And I think sometimes it's hard to go through that transition, or that it becomes a different painting when you paint from a painting. But the sketch is always the source material for the second painting. So I'm painting from a painting. I'll refer to the photographs a little bit, but I say so, with a, word of caution that I don't want to look at the photograph that much. I want to get everything I want to get from the painting that I did before, and put them together. And any rate, this painting is a couple things. I had a fascination with light on a wall. I really liked trying to trying to depict light on the wall and have that be it, you know, and have that be the subject. And Hopper even said, Hopper mentioned, you know, just want like the light on the wall. That was sort of the simple kind of like, that's what I want. And it's very easy to start adding crap in there and then missing what you're looking for. You're looking for light on the wall. How do you get rid of everything else and express that? And so that's kind of what this is about, or what this has been going on. And yeah, I mean, like that's yeah. If you take out the cars, if you don't look at the cars, it's pretty abstract. I mean, that's the only sense of sort of a realistic depiction. And I like that too. I like how this painted surface is the same as the surface of the wall. It's not, it doesn't have to be something else. It can be it in and of itself. And I like that too. And there's a little bit that the shadow has a sense of like a natural kind of, it's probably some kind of greenery or some kind of tree or whatever. And that's like the only indication that you have that there's anything natural in there other than the sunlight. So yeah, that was kind of fun too. So there are basically different kinds of themes that in these last 3 paintings that I kind of return to over and over again. There's probably others that I don't even, I'm thinking about right now, but, and they kind of just sort of naturally sort of rotate in my world and how I think of things. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. Any questions or anything like that? Hi. Hey, Kurt. Hi. I could maybe show you a little bit of the rest of the studio. It's kind of hard to see, but there's the easel with a painting from a couple of days ago. It's in the works to go to Canada right now. Still wet, but it's kind of there. And there's my little table with all the crap on it and the light. It's a beautiful day. There's my computer and all that other crap. And the flat files, which I don't go into. And all the other stacks on the other wall. And just basic space for all that other stuff. So thanks for joining in. Be sure to sign up for my newsletter. Check it out. It's on, if you go to my profile page on Instagram, click on that, it goes to my website, and then there's a place to sign up for the newsletter. That'd be great. I'd really love it. So thanks for joining.